Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that many of us can relate to: overthinking. Have you ever found yourself caught in a never-ending cycle of thoughts and worries? Signs of an overthinker can vary from person to person, but here are some common indicators. Constant worrying. Do you find yourself caught in a cycle of anxious thoughts? Overthinkers tend to worry excessively about past events, present situations, and future outcomes. One aspect of constant worrying is the tendency to dwell on past events. Overthinkers may replay past mistakes or failures in their minds, analyzing every detail and questioning their actions. This rumination can lead to feelings of regret, self-doubt, and a sense of being stuck in the past. Another aspect of constant worrying is the preoccupation with present situations. Overthinkers may find it challenging to stay present and enjoy the moment because they are constantly anticipating negative outcomes. They may obsess over small details, analyze social interactions, and interpret innocent comments or actions as negative or threatening. Overthinkers often project their worries into the future. They engage in catastrophic thinking, imagining the worst possible outcomes and dwelling on potential negative scenarios. This anticipation of future problems can cause anxiety and prevent them from taking necessary risks or making decisions. Analysis paralysis. Do you often find yourself overthinking and struggling to make decisions? Overthinkers have difficulty making decisions because they overanalyze every possible outcome and scenario. They may get stuck in a loop of weighing pros and cons, which can hinder their ability to take action. When experiencing analysis paralysis, overthinkers may feel a sense of fear or anxiety about making the wrong choice. They want to ensure that they make the best decision possible and avoid any potential negative consequences. As a result, they may engage in extensive research, gather excessive information, and seek multiple opinions, which further adds to the complexity of the decision-making process. Overthinkers tend to create a mental list of all the potential outcomes and consequences of each option. They analyze the situation from every angle, trying to anticipate every possible scenario. This continuous analysis and evaluation of options can be mentally exhausting and time-consuming, leading to a delay in making a decision or even a complete avoidance of decision-making altogether. Analysis paralysis can occur in various aspects of life, including personal relationships, work-related decisions, financial choices, and even simple everyday tasks. The fear of making a wrong decision can immobilize overthinkers and prevent them from moving forward or taking risks. Second guessing. Do you often find yourself doubting your decisions or constantly questioning yourself? Second guessing is a common behavior among overthinkers, characterized by a constant doubt and questioning of one's choices and actions. Even after making a decision, overthinkers often find themselves reevaluating their choices, wondering if they made the right call. This self-doubt can be mentally exhausting and lead to a lack of confidence in one's abilities. Overthinkers tend to excessively analyze their decisions, weighing the potential outcomes and considering alternative options. They may seek reassurance from others, constantly seeking validation and approval, as they struggle to trust their own judgment. This can create a cycle of seeking external validation, which reinforces the habit of second-guessing. Second-guessing can also be fueled by the comparison to others. Overthinkers may compare their choices and actions to those of others, leading to self-comparison and feelings of inadequacy. This comparison can trigger doubts and make it challenging to trust one's own instincts and intuition. Creating hypothetical scenarios. Do you often find yourself lost in a maze of what-if questions or daydreaming about different possibilities? Creating hypothetical scenarios is another common behavior exhibited by overthinkers. It involves the tendency to imagine and dwell on various possible outcomes, both positive and negative, for different situations. Overthinkers have a vivid imagination and can conjure up elaborate scenarios in their minds, often focusing on the what-if possibilities. When creating hypothetical scenarios, overthinkers tend to project themselves into the future and imagine different paths or outcomes for a particular situation. They may consider all the potential variables, uncertainties, and consequences associated with each scenario. This constant exploration of possibilities can be mentally exhausting and emotionally draining. Perfectionism. Do you often find yourself striving for flawlessness and being overly critical of your own work? One hallmark of perfectionism is the tendency to be overly critical of one's own work. Perfectionistic overthinkers have a keen eye for detail and often engage in self-criticism, constantly finding faults or imperfections in their performance. They hold themselves to unrealistic expectations, which can be mentally and emotionally draining. The fear of failure looms large in the world of perfectionism. Overthinkers who strive for perfection often have an intense fear of making mistakes or falling short of their own impossibly high standards. They view any deviation from perfection as a personal failure, which can paralyze them with self-doubt and prevent them from taking risks. Difficulty focusing. Do you often find your mind wandering, struggling to concentrate on tasks, or easily getting distracted? Overthinking can make it challenging to concentrate on tasks or stay present in the moment. The mind may wander, jumping from one thought to another, and it can be hard to maintain focus. Procrastination. Do you often find yourself putting off tasks or delaying important deadlines? Procrastination is the act of intentionally delaying or postponing tasks or actions that need to be accomplished. It's a common behavior that affects many people, especially those prone to overthinking. That wraps up today's video. I hope you found these insights on Overthinker helpful. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions. Thanks for watching. And remember, it's time to take action and conquer overthinking.